What's up, Kanima? How you doing? What's up, y'all? What is up? I really have not had not planned to go live. It's been a rough day, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. It's been rocky. These past few days for me have just been absolutely rocky for me. That is so good to hear, Kanima. They have been absolutely as rocky can get, and so believe God wanted me to just kind of come on and share the update of everything that has transpired. It has been one of those weeks, one of those days where I don't know if you guys have ever like experienced like at it's like playing chess sometimes. You know how like when a person gets you, and I don't play chess, but I've seen people play chess. You know how like when a person gets you like in checkmate, that literally means like you have no more moves, and any move you make, it is literally going to be checkmate. Have y'all ever like, like heard about that like in the game of chess? Like, like the goal of it, I think, is to get the queen trapped. I think it's the queen trapped. Yep. And so it's like your opponent gets you into a place where it's checkmate, where you are literally out of moves, and it's literally like I'm not freezing, am I? I'm not freezing, am I? Right? And it's kind of like I do know that checkmate is like when you have no more moves. Like any move you make, like you lose pretty much. Like today has just felt like that, like all over. Like it's just felt like no matter what move I make, I lose. And so, the question kind of becomes like, what do you do? And I'm gonna get into like the details of like what I mean by like, saying that. But it's kind of like, what do you do when you are all out of moves? That's the question. What do you do when you are all out of moves? And so today's been a day where I really wanted to just throw in the towel. I'm gonna just be totally transparent. I really wanted to just say, you know what, forget this. Like, I don't have time, God. Like, I don't have time. I think this is like the first time that, I'm used to feeling pressure, right? But I think like this has become like the first time that I've actually felt like the pressure of the warfare. It literally feels like, God, if you don't move, like this pressure gonna kill me. Like, and I'm not like exaggerating. The warfare has been some of the most intense warfare that like I've ever experienced. God needs me to say this. Let me know if I start freezing. It has been like some of the most like intense warfare that like I have ever experienced, even down to me like having to like war and pray against, suicidal spirits, just premature death. Like I don't think that many people like understand like the brevity of like what some leaders have been really experiencing like in this day and age. It literally feels like I am warring for my life. I'm not just warring for a home. I'm not just warring for, a territory. I am warring, like for my life. And it's like, every single move that I've made like in this home thing, it has just been issue after issue after issue. I'm just being told, especially so close to like closing day, right? I amended the tax return pretty much, I you know, I don't even know what to say about that. It was much better. Then it went to, well, if you're gonna qualify for down payment assistance, you cannot, like you absolutely cannot like use your mother as a co-signer because she owns a home, and that would automatically, you know, disqualify you from receiving those level of benefits. And so then that puts me in the issue where it's an entirely another issue. Even though you make the money, You may have to end up amending your 2020 tax returns. I'm like, I'm not doing all of this because it's going to put me in the same position. And then when I owe the IRS more money, what are y'all going to do? You're going to put that in my debt to income ratio, and that is going to count against me. Blessings to you. Am I making sense? And so it's just literally, I'm grateful that like my banker, she's been, talking to me. She is literally like, we've been on the phone for like an hour, like over an hour of just her just trying to help me figure out, exactly what it is that like I need to do. On top of that, the realtor just not being that was really like my breaking point. I was like on the phone with Visha, and like she literally had to tell me to breathe because I was about to lose my marbles, y'all. I was about to flip out because I'm just like, how are you moving so fast that it's like you are missing little details, right? My home, I gave you the exact offer on my home, right? The guy counter offered, which I assume he just put the 3,000 for my fence. Turns in 3,000 is 3,500, right? And so, at this point, I'm just like, I'm looking at like the records because I keep receipts. And I'm just like, this is not what you told me. You cannot round $3,500 down to $3,000, baby. That is not the same. And for many people, it will make and break you. And so then, it's just me and the banker trying to figure out the logistics of what I need to do so that I can, so that when she rushes it, rushes the underwriter to like hurry up and finish it, you know, whew, it's a lot, y'all. In the mix of this, the realtor is just, I guess the banker knew like I had had enough with the realtor. She wasn't making no sense. She wasn't understanding what I was asking of her. And so the banker's just like, just tell her I'll call her. And so I tell her, she's going to call you. So at this point, I'm making phone calls to figure out certain logistics of things that I need to figure out. And the realtor begins to text me. Well, the banker said you're supposed to be doing this. Don't do. I'm just like, if you don't just leave me alone, like let me and the banker handle this. You have been wrong on so many occasions. You have been rushing. You have been anxious through this entire process. Y'all, I was about to flip my marbles like, lady, stay in your lane. I get what you trying to make a sale. I get that. But stay in your lane. You are not making this no better. Anybody ever felt that, met someone like that? It's just been so much. Not to mention, I've had a headache this entire day. Hardly any sleep. So then, the issue becomes, well, I need you to take the fence off of the mortgage amount that I'm paying, right? That I'm asking for the bank. I need you to take that fence off. Take it off. She says, well, I can't take it off because it's already been built. Am I freezing? Am I freezing? And so now I'm just at the mindset. I'm just like, everything is, and this is all happening within like the time frame of like, honestly, 30 minutes. I'm at a place where, I genuinely do not know what to do. I rarely feel like I am in a place where I don't know what to do, right? But I genuinely feel like I'm in a place where not only do I feel like, God, if you don't move, like this pressure is killing me, like physically, it is affecting like my well-being. It is affecting the amount of sleep I can get. I have had this headache all day. It has just been one thing after the next. And for a split second, my signal may go out. I pray it doesn't. For a split second, I have wanted to throw in the towel and just say, it is not worth my life. Like, it's not worth it. It's not worth my life. It's not worth, and all the warfare and all the different struggles, that I have had to endure. You guys let me know if I begin. I'm praying I don't. Blessings to those of you guys that are entering in. And so I've just been at a place where it's like, God, what do you do when you out of moves? Anybody ever felt that way? And every single, every what do you do? Do people even talk about this? What do you do when you don't know what's going stand? God, I can't. I understand y'all, but y'all gonna have to let me get to where I am not out of this little dead spot. Hold on one second. It shouldn't be long. Okay. I appreciate y'all for letting me know. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. Hold on. I should be out of the dead spot soon, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I should be out of the dead spot. Literally like in the am I still freezing? Freezing. Am I still freezing? Seconds. Y'all just give me a few seconds. About still freezing. Still freezing. Can you guys this should be the last little end of the dead spot. Hold on, y'all. What about now? We should be good now. What about now? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Okay. And so, like, I've just been in a position where, second, God knows I really didn't want to have vulnerable of a moment, you know, um, because I didn't want to talk.